Hi, welcome to Nomics Academy. We are going to continue from where we stopped in the previous video. So, we are going to start from question number 46. 46. It says, convert the compass bearing 83 degrees west to a three-figured bearing. Now the options given are 007 degrees, B, we have 083 degrees, we have 173 degrees, also have 180 degrees, and E, we have 263 degrees. Okay, now we need to understand what this particular bearing simply means. We need to draw the cardinal points. Okay, we have the north, this is the south, here is east and west. Okay, 83 83 south of west, so it should be somewhere here. This is 83 south of west. Now to convert to three-figured bearing, since we are starting from the north, we count to the place where we have the line. Now this is a right angle 90, this is also a right angle 90. So we are adding 90 plus 90 plus 83 degrees. So 90 plus 90 is 180 plus 83 degrees. So when you add this up, we have 3 and 6, 2. So this is 263 degrees. Option E is the correct answer. Okay, we move to the next question. Question number 47. 47. It says, state the three-figure bearing of X from Y in the figure below. Okay, here we have point X, and here we have point Y. The bearing from here is 140 degrees. Okay, now we are asked to state the three-figure bearing of X from Y in the figure below. All right, now we need to draw it very well so that we can see it. Okay, so this is point Y. This is point X. Now we are made to understand that the bearing here is 140 degrees. Now we are asked to state the three-figure bearing of X. X from Y. So we need to know the bearing from X to Y. So the bearing of X from Y is, starting from this point, we have this. Okay, so that's this bearing. And now for us to get this angle, this particular angle, since we know here to be 140, to get a complete angle, a straight line angle, that would be 40. So that 40 plus 140 will give us 180 degrees. So alternatively, this angle is 40 degrees, this angle is also 40 degrees. So the bearing of X from Y is 40 degrees. Now the three-digit figure, or the three-figured bearing, is going to be 040 degrees. because the angle is in the first quadrant. So the options given, we have A, 020 degrees, B, 22 degrees, C, 40 degrees, D, we have 220 degrees, and then E, we have 320 degrees. So you can now see that option C is the correct answer. Now we move to the next question. We have question number 48. It says, find the value of x. Find the value of x in the diagram below. So we have the diagram as this. So this angle is 30 degrees. This side is 16 meter, while this side is x. So we are asked to find the value of x. Now the options are 2 meters, B, we have 3 meters, C, we have 8 meters, D, we have 16 meters, and E, we have 32 meters. Alright, now to solve this, to find x, we are going to use one of the trigonometric ratio. Okay, now since this is the angle, the side facing the angle is the opposite, and this is the longest side, which is called the hypotenuse. So we write sine 30 degrees equal to opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 16 meters. Now we cross multiply, so we have x equal to 16 meters times sine 30 degrees. S equal to 16 meters times sine 30 degrees is 0.5. So 16 meters times 0.5 is 8 meters. So the value of x is 8 meters, which is option C. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, we move to the next question. Question number 49, which says find the value of x in the diagram below. So we have a diagram x, y, z. So angle x is giving us x plus 2. Angle y is giving us 2x plus 23. Angle z is giving us 3x plus 5. Now the options are A, 25 degrees, B, 50 degrees, C, 85 degrees, D, 95 degrees, and then E, the last option, which is 180 degrees. Okay, to do that, we need to clean the other side of the board. Okay, now we know that the three angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees. The three angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees. So we have it this way: x plus 2, that is angle at x, plus angle at y, which is 2x plus 23, plus angle at z, which is 3x plus 5. All sum up to 180 degrees. Now we are going to add all the x variables. So we have x plus 2x, which is 3x, 3x plus 3x, and that is 6x, plus 2 plus 23 is 25, 25 plus 5 is 30, equal to 180 degrees. Now 6x equal to 180 degrees minus 30 degrees. So 6x is equal to 150 degrees. 150 degrees. So divide both sides by 6. So you see 6 cancel 6. Now 150 divided by 6, 30 degrees. So x, the value of x is equal to 30, sorry, not 30 degree. 150 divided by 6 is 25. Yeah, 25 degrees. So x is equal to 25 degrees. So let's check the options. You can see option A is the correct answer. 150 divided by 6 is 25 degrees. That's the correct answer. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay tuned. Bye.